early evening to all of you for Friday night basketball NHI AA Division 4 for you tonight here up on the hill, Littleton, New Hampshire, as the Crusaders will host the Blue Devils of Epping. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Flume Media, the North Country's premier marketing and advertising agency. Flume Media specializes in video production, live streaming, web development, and creative marketing solutions for your organization. Visit flume.com to learn more about Flume Media and how the team there can present you and your business better. As we kick in, we're going to bring you into the pregame show brought to you by WMCC, White Mountain Community College, locations in Berlin, Littleton, and North Conway. White Mountain Community College provides quality education in your backyard. Visit them online at wmcc.edu. Your adventure awaits. And replays tonight also brought to you by Woodville Guarantee Savings Bank, where they celebrate everything that makes people unique and the same, especially when it comes to banking. Woodville Guarantee Savings Bank, just like you, member FDIC. And because this is a Flume production and I'm in the house, we got the money ball going tonight. Money ball, $3 in the fund. Every time we get a shot, Flume will donate. But we also got a sponsor for tonight's money ball, Mr. Travis Lewis. He's going to add another $5 for every shot for both games tonight in our doubleheader action. Travis Lewis is there for all your northern New Hampshire real estate needs. Get the home court advantage and call him today, 603-991-5284. We thank him for joining in our fundraising cause to assist the adaptive sports partners of the North Country. And for the stream tonight, can't do it without the crew. Again, I'm Adam Reitzma. Right next to me, alumnus and my co-partner here, Sean Haley, along with producer James Duguay. We got Chad and Keegan Fillion doing the stats for you. And then we got 3 camera operators out there today, Mayday 12 Maison, Charlie Morris, and Skipper Fillion. So there you go. There's all the introductions for you, and now we can talk about the game. The Littleton Crusaders, currently the ladies in first place on the home court, taking on these Blue Devils from Epping, who had to make a good hour-and-a-half drive up, probably more depending how that weather is out there. But they're here to try and steal one from the Crusaders. The Blue Devils kind of teetering in between that second and third tier, playing against different programs. They got a win against Profile, but then they lost to Portsmouth Christian. And as we know, with the Littleton Crusaders, they handed a 12-point loss to Portsmouth Christian. So should be a great game here on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network. What do you think, Sean? What do we got going on tonight?
Wow, dude, that was impressive, man. You went on a rant there. That was some good stuff. No, I was totally pumped to be back here in Littleton. I mean, I don't think I've been this in 1992, right?
Oh, wow, that's good for you.
Yeah, so it's great. I mean, it looks beautiful here. The stands look a lot better. I think this place is going to be packed tonight. We got a battle of 2 teams, right? You got, like you said, Epping Blue Devils coming up. Sometimes it's tough to travel from south of the notch to make their way north and to compete in some of these games, but they're coming in at 7-2. I think they're a more of a defensive-minded team. They have a lot of low-scoring games, and they're going to be facing a home team on a Friday night, Friday the 13th, Littleton Crusaders, 8-1, right? And the girls are, scoring 40 points a game. I think it's going to be a good match early, and see if Epping can weather that early storm, and then see what happens from there if the Crusaders can take control with the emotions from the home crowd.
All right. Well, as we talk about the lineups in our next segment, we still got a ways to go. 15 minutes just under kicking off. Both teams were here warming up on the court and doing their thing. They're back in the locker room as the Spirit Squad gets some time on the court. But just some notables for the Epping squad. Lainey McInniff, I should say, she's 20th in the division right now, putting up 9.5 points per game. And on the Littleton side, you have Addison Hadlock in the 14th spot, 10.4 points per game, along with Addison Pilgrim, who made the first page, which is the 29th spot, with 8.3 points per game. But one thing I want to show is that the Crusaders game up in Colebrook the other night, their previous game, is their one loss. And they only put in 14 points. They lost 47-14 to give them their first loss of the season. So anything is possible with the squad if you don't come to execute and do what you need to do. And we know with Dale Pryor, Coach Pryor, he is defensive minded. He likes to play the double team trap as soon as they come over the timeline. But if the girls aren't hitting, it's advantage to Epping, even though they may be a little slow getting out of the gate.
Yeah, it's very uncharacteristic to see a Littleton team only put up 14 points, you know what I mean, in basketball, especially the girls' squad. So I'm sure they're going to want to come out and make a statement today here at home on this Friday night game. But I got a chance to call this game with Greg in Woodsville with the Lady Crusaders against the Engineers, and I was really impressed with both the Addisons. It made the job easy. They both had the same names, so I could call out the Addisons, but Corrigan. And like starting five, really solid. So, and, you know, Dale, you know, Coach Pryor did a great job coaching these girls, and I'm excited to see them play today.
Yeah, and like we said, they're at the top. They 8-1 coming into tonight. Epping actually 7-2. NHIA had them at 6-2, but that's because one of their games hadn't been reported in yet. I believe it was down in Raymond. So they're actually 7-2 on the season.
Okay.
Other notables in the North Country that are in the top 8. You have Groveton with 6 wins under their belt. They're in the second spot. And you got Colebrook, who's 6-1. So typical teams usually talk about as we go through the season. Colebrook's in the third spot with that record. So, yeah, every win counts. You want to stay in that top 8 and do what you need to do. But it's the Crusaders spotlight tonight on the Flume, and yeah, we'll see if they get it done.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll take a couple spots, bring it back, and when we come back, we'll get into our George M. Stevens starting lineups and give you those projected lineups. And then in another 11 minutes or so, we'll have a tip-off right here up on the hill, Littleton, New Hampshire. So stay tuned in. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network.
I used to think college was for other people, but after a lot of hard work and thanks to an incredible support system, now I know I'm exactly where I need to be.
Just like you means when I walk into the bank, I feel like home. I feel like this is home.
It's a family. It's just small like me, but it's good like me.
Just like you, I know I have the support of the bank, and my clients have the support of the bank. And to me, that just has extreme value.
What does joy look like? At Santa's Village, it looks a lot like this. Visit a world of pure joy that's closer than you think. Where it's always the season for smiles, for laughs, for family, for reindeer roller coasters and cookies. For a day packed with so much fun, you'll know exactly what joy looks like. Santa's Village, pure joy, family style.
Covering you at home, at work, and at play, George M. Stevens Insurance is the only local agency to offer personal and commercial insurance, as well as health, life, and financial services. With offices throughout the North Country, we service your complete insurance needs. As a trusted choice insurance agency, we research coverage options from the nation's top companies to ensure that your policy works for you. George M. Stevens Insurance, protecting New Hampshire and Vermont since 1882.
And welcome back. Friday night basketball, Friday the 13th, here in Littleton, New Hampshire. Division 4, the Crusaders hosting the Blue Devils of Epping. And let's get right into it. It's time for your starting lineup, sponsored by George M. Stevens and Son. They offer home, auto, life, and commercial insurance throughout the North Country. Visit them at their locations in Littleton, Colebrook, Lancaster, and Lisbon, or check them out online at gms-ins.com. Again, gms-ins.com. So let's go to my sidekick here, Sean Haley. Well, who do we got for the lineups tonight?
All right, for your visiting Epping Blue Devils, coached by Gabe Moska, they come in with a record of 7-2. We're going to have a junior forward, Lainey McAniff, junior forward, Annabelle Shumway, junior forward, May McAniff, senior guard, Mackenzie Milbury, and junior guard, Autumn Loving. And if you switch over to the home team, the Littleton Crusaders, coached by Dale Pryor, they come in with a record of 8-1. We're going to have a junior guard, Lauren Corrigan, freshman guard, Ella Horsch, freshman forward, Juju Bromley. We have sophomore forward, Addison Hadlock, and we have our 8th grader forward, Addison Pilgrim. And that's your George M. Stevens starting lineup.
All right, so there we go. There are the matchups. We still got another 6.5 minutes or so to go. Both teams out on the court getting their warm-ups. Both teams coming out right about the 10-minute mark, even though they were here earlier to stretch and kind of get those cobwebs out of their head, especially for Epping. Like we said, Epping's right down going towards the seacoast as you leave Manchester, right in that little section of the state. And so they had a little trip to get here. But interesting, they've changed the concept of scheduling. It used to be everything was north and everybody was south.
Right.
But now coaches, because they get kind of caught off guard in the playoffs, the coaches and the athletic directors have kind of changed that up a bit. And now you get this mix of we'll go to this town, you know, we'll switch off every other year. Like we'll go to Epping one year and they'll come up here a year, and they'll mix those games in now. So Epping's up here to try to see how the North Country plays. And like I said, Littleton's game to kind of give up tonight. They should bounce back after that loss to Colebrook, you would think, with the 14 points. They should be on a little bit of a fire tantrum to get it back and see them come right out and hit some nice shots, get the defense going, and get that transition basketball, get those easy points.
Yeah, especially at home on a Friday night. You want to make a statement. You don't want to, score 14 points. I have a feeling they're going to score over 14 points in the first quarter. I don't want to make any predictions. I'm not very good at that. But I remember when we were, right? When we were playing hoops, all right, Class M back in the day, we had to make plenty of those trips south. There wasn't many Class M teams that we had to travel all the time, and rarely were they coming up here. And it's great that they, moved to the 1, 2, 3, 4, and now, with Littleton being a Division 4, they can play against a lot more of the teams that are up here, right? The Lisbons, the Grovetons, and it makes more sense geographically to for these girls. And another interesting thing right now is that Epping's refusing to take off their warm-ups, right? So they're really getting warmed up. So I think that's a coaching strategy. They want to give us a hard time when the game starts, when we're trying to figure out
they're going to try to keep us off guard, That's all right. We got the cheat sheets right here, ready to attack them. But
absolutely. On my way up here, though, I checked in Flume Stream Network, right, and I listened to Sports Talk. So, with Brent and Matt, and they had Coach Trevor Howard on there. So definitely, if you're interested in some great information, Coach and Matt are great. They really are in tune with what's going on with basketball. So Sports Talk is definitely back with Season 4. All new basketball episodes. Join Brent and Matt for this week's episode as they talk with Littleton's Coach Trevor Howard Next Wednesday, a new episode airs, our Division III edition featuring Jesse Arsenault from Berlin and Chris Foss from White Mountains. Watch all episodes on our Roku channel and Flume Stream Entertainment and our website, stream.flume.com/sports talk.
Yeah, and, you know, with Brent Koval, coach of Lisbon, it's good to have him on hand, too, because he can give you some of the inside discussions of what's going on within, you know, within the organization, and they get all that information. So you kind of get that inside tidbit with him being there. So good for them. Again, about 3 minutes to go on this one, and everybody just doing a shoot-a-thon at this point, just trying to stay warm. Good crowd filtering in, usually how it is here. People getting off work and making their way to the game. And then, as we said, this is Division IV, so we will have doubleheader action.
That's nice.
After this game, we will go right into pretty much a quick close. And then before you know it, the boys will be on the court getting ready to go. That's a quicker transition than what we're going through right now. But again, the Crusaders, a decent roster. I believe Epping's got a little more on their bench, but typically these teams are, you're lucky if you see them 8 deep. They rely on the starters most of the time. But it was interesting. Yeah, you said with the geographics of Division IV, what's nice about Littleton is not only you got the Division IV, but you do have some folks that are close by. So if you do want to partake in something, you got Kennett nearby for Conway, Division II. You got Plymouth nearby, Division II. You got Berlin and White Mountains, Division III. So depending how Trevor Howard or Coach Pryor feels at that time, you can mix that schedule pretty good. As now you get the Epping Blue Devils going to their bench, finally going to relax a little bit. So Crusaders still on the floor with about 1:25. Just getting ready, and now they'll do the same. Crusaders will come off the floor. Both of our men in stripes on the court tonight, so that's good. We should be able to tip this on and off with no problem. I know you said you had some difficulties at the start on the last game you were at, trying to get the intros done. National anthem.
That was a lot of fun, actually. The national anthem kind of went out midstream, so everyone the girls actually just started singing it. So everyone else just started singing along, and then as they were ending, the national anthem started up again and then stopped again at the same spot. So the girls just finished it up and we started. But it was a lot of fun. You see that on TV every now and again. I've never been a part of it, but it was pretty cool. Everyone just kind of singing.
My first softball final down in Concord, we actually had to do that. Couldn't get an anthem going, and so both softball teams kicked it off. Actually, that was a Campbell squad as well on that your area, neck of the woods.
Nice.
So here we go. They're going to tip off the clock. Let's go to PA announcer Chris Kapler. She's going to give the instructions for tonight's game as far as protocols. And then we'll see if our projected lineups match up with the lineups that are called for the court. So Chris Kapler, here we go. Autumn Loving, first one out. So the McAniff sisters, there they are. They are in the lineup, and kind of a solid lineup, but nobody with real height there for Epping. There you go. Pilgrim will be the first one out. Ella Horsch, the youngster in this squad. Corrigan, she's going to be the one we want to watch. She will shoot the money ball. Juju Bromley. And cleaning it up, Addison Hadlock. She's going to be the shooter, Sean. So
all right.
We'll see if we call her name a lot tonight.
I'm sure we will. We did in Woodsville.
All right, we're going to have the anthem. Let's get ready. Then tip off. Well, there you go. Anthem is in the books.
How hard was it for you not to yell play ball after that?
No, all the organizations I do.
Right?
Yeah, it was good. Good anthem.
Yeah,
solid.
Absolutely solid.
Yeah.
Can never go wrong with the national anthem.
No, both teams huddled up. Crusaders on the floor. Epping over at the bench decides to break first, comes out on the floor. Epping in the dark blues, blue with the white trim. They're going to go right to left towards the stage. Crusaders in the white with the maroon trim, going left to right towards the Crusader wall. Both officials are ready. Both teams are ready. Here we go. Showtime up on the hill with the Flume Stream Entertainment Network. Here we go. And the first possession will go to the Crusaders. Good transition there and count the bucket. Corrigan on the board. Well, like we said, Sean, Colebrook might have burned a little under their feet there,
Yeah,
and
you know they're coming out. They're coming out ready to roll today, no doubt.
So already on the board with 5 seconds in the game, and free throw put up by Corrigan, no good. Rebound, second chance, bounced around, and that will be Epping with it, throws it, deflected out on the defense, and it's going to be Blue Devil. Look at this, full court press by Coach Pryor here. And there it is, the gimme. Juju Bromley. Little intensity tonight by the Crusaders on the home court. Here's the press breaker.
Great move.
Nice move. That was Annabelle Shumway.
Yeah, that was great. Good answer to that press.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, broke it with ease. Here we go. Look, double team on the defense by Epping here, up on the perimeter. Nice passing, though, by the Crusaders. They're going to try to get it back out to Horsch. Horsch going to go left side. They dump it down. There's Hadlock. Money ball, no good. Rebound will go to the Blue Devils.
We got number 22 for Epping's going to check into the game next whistle.
McAniff setting up the offense. Looking at her sister on that left side. They'll swing it back. They'll work the foul line. Nice passing here by the Blue Devils. And fumbles the ball and picked up by Hadlock. Hadlock trying to go in transition. Deflected out, and the Crusaders will keep it. And there you go, Sean. There's your substitution.
Yeah, we have number 22, Rachel Mazzoni, checking in. And we have number 13, which is Annabelle Shumway, going to take a break. And like on that last play, Addison just tried to push that a little bit of adrenaline.
Yeah, oh yeah, they got that quick steal.
Yeah.
They were looking up court.
Quick start.
Yeah, they want the advantage here. They move it around. There's Hadlock again, up off the glass. Good start for the Crusaders, 6-2, and there's a steal. Bromley feeds it back out to Hadlock, and they're going to try and get some space here. Little bit of deflection by the Epping defense. Money ball. Bam! Money ball! Corrigan, cha-ching! Add another 8. Oh, here comes the 2-on-2. Epping has to hold up. McAniff with it. Looking for the lane. She gets it back on the give and go. Still looking. Feeds it back. Here comes the running jumper. No good. And Bromley with a rebound. 9-2. Here we go. Oh, not good idea. Yep. Defense was there, though. So turnover. Steal by Epping. Epping will set it up. McAniff trying to get it into the blocks. Good defense by Hadlock. 3-on-2 here. Had a chance, Corrigan, but lost it. Had to reset. Horsch going to give it to Hadlock for the money. In and out. Defense. Up and a foul. Crusaders in your face.
Absolutely. Epping, we're going to have number 13. Annabelle Shumway is going to check right back in.
Yep. They're going to rotate them out here.
Mackenzie Milbury is going to have a seat.
It's going to have Hadlock there, like you said, at the line. 2 fouls already on Epping in this first quarter. But Crusaders looking solid with a 9-2 edge right now. Over half their points that they had in that Cobra
Right,
game.
yeah, you kind of figured it was going to play out that way.
You said it. You said look at for 14 in the first quarter in this one. So. Boom. 10-2. Pressure still put on. Corrigan causing some missed throws there. Gets it into the paint. Hadlock again, no good. And Epping will get the loose ball. But here's the defense.
Yeah, that's...
They give Littleton time to set up.
Full court press is really causing a lot of problems for Epping.
And they finally get it set up. McAniff was hoping she would get a square to the perimeter. Switches it back to her sister, then hands it off to Loving. Here's Laney. Switching it to her sister and gets it into the blocks for Shumway. Here's the perimeter off the iron. No good. Good little rebound by Loving. And they're going to kick it back out. The second, third shot opportunities right now working in Epping's advantage. Littleton got to get a little bit more on the boards here. But there's a nice steal. Good deflection by Bromley. And here comes Horsch. Gets it into the blocks. Here's Pilgrim working it back outside. They'll rotate it into the corner. Corrigan. In and out. Rebound. Horsch, no good. Epping finally with it. You wonder if this run and gun tempo by the Crusaders is going to make coach for Epping use his bench because more often, I should say, because there's a lot of tempo action between the defensive press and then the offensive threat by Littleton. These legs could get tired in a hurry. Still 3:43 in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think if we hadn't seen these last couple of shooting fouls, we would have seen a timeout by Epping. They got, there you go. There.
Yeah.
They got to try to, they got to try to figure that out. That press.
Sean Haley right on it.
Right,
got the timeout,
yeah.
and it'll be a 30-second timeout by Epping.
Don't look comfortable at all against that press right now.
Yeah. So 10-2, 3:43. Good start by the Crusaders, and you're right. Epping's going to refresh those legs because a lot of they did get a couple nice press breakers, get their 2 points on the board, but since then, well, it's been the Crusader show.
Yeah, well, maybe that comes down to scouting too, right? Maybe Coach Pryor said, hey, these guys, found out that they struggle with the press a little bit, and he said, he came right out the game with it, right out the gate. So you never know. It could be some advanced scouting.
Yeah. If you see a team without good ball handling, that's you just don't want to make it easy for teams. So and that's a simple process of putting a simple press on that can make that happen. So
absolutely. And during that break, we had a sub for Littleton with number 20, Nevaeh Fahey checks in, and Corrigan's going to take a break.
You have Laney McAniff on the line, made the first one, so she gets the second. Up it goes, and 2 for 2 for McAniff. 10-4 now. And it looks like Corrigan is going to go take a breather off the court. Here we go, work the offense. Almost got the steal was McAniff. Hadlock quickly zips it around. They get it to baseline, and Juju Bromley going baseline and getting the foul. So quickly, 3 fouls in the quarter for Epping. Puts the Crusaders at the line, and looks like another substitution for Epping getting ready.
Gonna have number 11, Mackenzie Milbury, is gonna check back in.
Looks like Rachel Mazzoni is the one that's out there right now, and she's going to go back to the bench. And hopefully that was a little bit of a rest to get Milbury settled and get her back out there, as the free throw is good for Bromley. 11-4. Loose ball. Picked up by Horsch. Oh, good look.
Yeah.
Maybe a bounce pass there, but good defense, good hands by Epping.
Yeah, good defensive instincts there by, that was May McAniff.
So they rotate it around. McAniff here gets it over to Loving. They're going to cross-court it, get it into the blocks. And quickly that defense gets on to Shumway, and they have to rotate it back out. McAniff again. They're going to get a reach-in foul. Looks like against Horsch, Ella Horsch. I think that's only the first foul for the Crusaders, or is it the second?
Second one, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I couldn't tell if that scoreboard was already updated. They are pretty quick here with the scoreboard.
They are.
So, and there it goes. Right to Ella. Ella's got a breakaway. Takes it all the way. No! Who's going to get it? They're going to say deflected out by Epping.
Littleton's ball. We got 2:49 left in the first. Home team Crusaders up 11-4. Fouls right now. We have Epping with 3, and the Crusaders with 2.
Yep, Crusader ball, and there's Hadlock again. That's her range, the inside, right around the free throw and around. Makes it 13-4, and here's another steal. Bromley kicks it out. Hadlock rotates down in the corner. It's going to be tipped around as Fahey rotates it. Crusaders are trying to find the space. They do somehow, squeeze it around. Hadlock's back with it, and now they're going to get a block foul on Epping, number 4 on the team. And there you go, Crusaders being aggressive, and really not a lot of perimeter, all going to the hoop with it.
Yeah, now they're
inside
trying to work
game.
it inside.
Yeah. So there we go. Gets it over to Hadlock. Hadlock, good D there. They say play on. Dumps it into the blocks. There's Pilgrim, dumps it out. At the top, Horsch! Oh, they're going to give him a 2.
Yeah, just on the line.
Yep. Nice look right at the top of the circle, though.
Nothing but net.
Yep, it's 15-4. Here comes that pressure. Epping's got it. Shumway. Try to get it into Milbury. Good defense, setting back down.
Got 2 subs for the Crusaders coming in right now. Number 14,
that's
Corrigan,
back
and
in
number
game.
13, we have Ava Lucas.
So Lucas will get some minutes now.
And we got number 21 is going to check in for Epping next break.
Minute 47 here in first quarter action. Crusaders 15-4 and out of bounds. They're going to say that was off McAniff, May McAniff. And so Crusaders here ready to set up at half court.
Leah Hackett checking in.
And that will put, looks like Shumway on the bench.
Yep.
Yep.
She's going to head down to the bench.
There you go, Lucas. Gonna play the perimeter here. There's Hadlock looking for baseline, still going, dishes it to, looks like Bromley. Bromley trying to do a give and go, but give the defense this time to Epping. Epping with a steal. McAniff with it. Throws it in to Hackett. They got to dish it back out. Nothing there. Nice double team, but the loose ball back to Epping. Kicked around. Oh, she's down too.
Yeah.
Let's see if we get a stoppage of play so they can at least look at, is that McAniff that went down?
I think he hit her right square in the face.
Yeah,
15.
it did. She missed it with her hands, and it went right to her head area, and then it went into her hands. But it was like a pass, a good 2-3 feet away, a solid pass. So coach is going to come out and just make sure what her condition is.
Shumway's going to check back in for her to let her.
She'll be back in pretty quick.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
They'll do a quick analysis, make sure, nothing crazy's.
Let her gather herself and get back in there.
Yep. 15-4. Still Epping ball here in the offensive zone. Final minute here in the first quarter. And out of bounds. It'll stay Epping possession over on the Crusader fan sideline there. That's Shumway to inbound. Top of the circle. Loving. Gets it off to McAniff. That's May. Or Laney, I should say. And on the banks are open. All right, off the glass. That was a nice little floater.
It was.
15-6. And almost a steal for Epping there, but when she pivoted, she just hit the maroon
just
and
stepped out.
Yep. But good. Epping's got the D. They're playing good D there. Hadlock. Bromley trying to find something. Up and in left side. Juju Bromley. So 17-6. Here comes the pressure. Stolen. Hadlock left side. Up and fouled.
5 team fouls already for Epping.
Yeah.
Here we are in the first quarter. 16 seconds left.
Yeah. This is where you know if you have a bench or not when you got folks getting into foul trouble possibly. So it looks like that was on Loving, and that's only the first. So nothing yet. Horsch coming in, Bromley going out.
Looks like Epping only has 2 girls without their warm-ups on right now, so they may have to get some of those girls to loosen up.
Shot put up, no good. Rebound. Shumway gets it out. Laney McAniff. They'll rotate it around. Here comes that pressure by Littleton on the perimeter. Double team, there it is. The shot's up, no good. Buzzer sounds. And within 1 quarter, 18-6, Crusaders with the advantage. Let's take a couple spots and bring it right back. You're watching high school Division IV basketball on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network.
Hey folks, welcome to Little Village Toy and Book Shop located in downtown Littleton, New Hampshire. Are you looking for the perfect book to satisfy the reading urge in someone you love? Then you should come take a walk through our shop. Have a look at all we have to offer. With aisles and aisles of books, gifts, puzzles, toys, and games for all ages, you're sure to find something to help you play, laugh, and learn. Little Village Toy and Book Shop, 81 Main Street, Littleton, New Hampshire.
Santilli Family Dentistry is located in beautiful Littleton, New Hampshire, offering modern dental care with a small-town feel. When you visit our office, you can expect Dr. Santilli and the entire dental team to provide you with the comprehensive, personalized, and gentle care that you deserve. Our goal is to work with you to determine your dental needs and deliver the best treatment options available. We believe that being an informed patient is essential in achieving the highest level of oral health care. We look forward to working with you to achieve this goal. Call today to schedule an appointment.
All right, welcome back. Division IV basketball doubleheader on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network. 18-6 Crusaders. And just like that, they get those 14 points. That
they did, yeah, they did. We figured they were going to come out gunning. They were, and they're still gunning.
Money ball.
That's yours, yep.
Who the heck hit that? That was quick. 24. That's Addison Hadlock deciding to shoot the perimeter. So another one, second of the night. 2 money balls on the, if anybody's watching from home, that's $16 that's been in the pot for tonight so far. So
sounds good.
We've got our traditional 3 and then the $5 donation by Travis Lewis.
Love it. That's great. Thank you, Travis. I think we're going to get a bunch more throughout the day, so no worries about that.
Oh, yeah. So there it is, an overthrow, and puts it back. So 21-6. And again, Littleton doing what they need to do, just kind of get in the face of Epping, cause some unassisted turnovers, and 21-6. They're up by 15 going into the second quarter.
Yeah, that press has really been stifling for Epping. They've had a lot of turnovers. Littleton's scored a lot of points off of the press and the steals, and yeah, they're doing a great job, the girls.
So again, in the Crusader zone, going to have the inbound play. Corrigan found Hadlock. There's the stack in the paint. No good. And Epping will get it. They're going to try and transition, and looks like they're going to tag Loving with the steps. Again, turnovers.
Yep.
And that's all you need to do. Just cause it to be a little hectic. And like you said, maybe that's coaches scouting that they don't have a solid ball handler, and you're going to get a lot of turnovers from that. So here we go, Littleton with it. Bromley throws that pass away. Here comes Loving. Can she make up for it? Puts it up, and they're going to have a deflection, but a foul going against Littleton. That's only the third on the team. Epping had 5 in that first quarter. So maybe this will be the swing quarter for Epping. And maybe they'll get the whistle a little bit more here, as Loving at the line to shoot 2. First one is good.
We have number 25 checking in for Littleton, Kiera Theron.
All right, Theron getting some minutes here early in the game. That's good. Second one, no good. Didn't hit rim, so automatic transition there. Crusaders will get it. 21-7, 14-point edge. Couple subs getting ready for Epping.
Yep.
So here we go, swung around the perimeter, nothing in the blocks. They'll swing it back around. Go to the foul line. Pilgrim will dish it off. Long range, no good. Rebound, Epping. Here comes Loving, tipped away by Hadlock. Hadlock moving it right up to Bromley. Little give and go, swing it around. Corrigan into the blocks. Nice ball movement there by the Crusaders.
Really nice ball movement.
They slow it up, Corrigan. There it is again, Bromley. Up off the glass, no good. Hadlock with a board. Put back out, no good. Rebound. Pilgrim going to go to the line. So there was a flurry of attack there by the Crusaders. So now they get the whistle.
Crusaders dominating on the offensive boards. They're dominating on defense, shooting. They're dominating in everything right now.
21-7. First one, no good. Hit the left side of the rim and curled right around. And there's those substitutions for Epping.
Epping, we got number 22, Rachel Mazzoni, and number 15, May McAniff checking in.
Trying to help the other girls out, give them a breather.
Right now, they're only using a 5-lady or 7-lady rotation.
Right.
There's only 2 girls that are coming in and out.
So here we go, rebound off the missed free throw. Put back to the point, and you're going to have the backcourt violation there. So unassisted turnover on the Crusaders. And let's see what Epping can do. They're going to get it at the half court, so they kind of get to cheat the press here, but they got to get by the double team defense too. Sneaking in these corners here. There it is. A little deflection, and it goes into the hands of Tyrion. He slows up, goes to Hadlock, throws it back down in the corner. They find, looks like Pilgrim in the blocks. And I think that was supposed to be a lob pass, not really a shot. And the Crusaders stay with it, though. They keep it alive, and now we got a tie-up.
Jump ball.
That was Addison Pilgrim trying to go to the hoop again, and then this time Epping gets a clean clutch on it and causes the jump ball.
Epping's ball on the jump ball.
21-7 inbounds, and here's that press again.
Oh, yeah.
Baseball pass, nice, gets it down court. Here's the transition. Oh, what defense by Hadlock. Got right down there and said return to sender. That's the return to sender play.
Oh, yeah, that was nice. That was really nice.
Yep. Good hustle. You got to stay with the play, and that's what they did on that defensive transition. Out to the perimeter. Shot put up. No good. Rebound. Corrigan with it. Gets it over the timeline. Trying to feed, looks like Bromley. Pilgrim there to try to get the weak side rebound. And Epping now will slow it up. Laney McAniff trying to make a nice crisscross. Puts it up off the glass, a little too high. Loose ball, still loose. And it's Pilgrim trying to go coast to coast. Right back around, Hadlock gets it to Bromley. Bromley kicks it out. Back up to the perimeter, Corrigan off the back of the iron. Epping, Loving knew someone was coming, and that was good defense there, and unfortunately the whistle, like we said, it's going to go to Epping.
Yeah, Littleton picks up the foul there.
That was good D. Good defense, 4-14.
The number 20 for the Crusaders, Nevaeh Fahey checking in.
All right, so still some footwork switching by...
Addison Pilgrim's going to take a break.
Coach was just trying to find out who the official foul is. Right now they got 11 on board.
I thought it was on 22.
Yeah. Oh, money ball! Cha-ching, May McAniff. So Epping with a money ball. That's third total for the night. Epping, if they get a perimeter groove going, they could close the gap early as it's 11 points. You get to the single digits. Make an interesting halftime speech, that's for sure.
Yep, you want to cut it down to single digits, but they got to... oh, we're going to have a timeout here.
Okay,
Yes,
Epping's going to call the timeout. Let's see, full timeout? 30-second
30-second. All right, just want to remind everybody, upcoming schedule. Next Friday, the 20th, we're live from the Campbell Cougar Den for Division III boys as the Cougars host Belmont Red Raiders. Myself and Josh will be on the call, and AJ Sports Bar and Grill is matching $10 a ball for Moneyball that evening. Catch all the action live on stream.flume.com.
All right, there you go. That's your neck of the woods.
That is. I can't wait. The Cougar Den's going to be rocking.
Yep. And you know what happened last time? Well, last time we were at the Cougar Den, all kinds of stuff was happening in that playoff game with the regional and the Campbell.
That was intense. A lot of fun, though. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, that was great. You and your proposition predictions.
Right?
So there you go. That's coming up. And that's the nice thing with Flume Media Stream Network Entertainment is they're out stretching themselves. It's not just D4 basketball,
crazy.
D3, last night D1.
Yeah, I've done games in Woodsville, and we went to Portsmouth, did D1 girls. Now we're going to do D3, and then D4. We're all over It's awesome.
So it's great.
It's only going to get bigger every year.
Oh, yeah. 3:42. Crusaders have it after that timeout. And they got to get it in, and they do. They get it to the left wing into Fahey. Fahey will dump it down to Corrigan. They rotate around. There's Hadlock up at the point, and they'll just swing around. Oh, there's the shot, in and out, no good. Corrigan's going to still keep putting them up. And now we got a foul.
Littleton, number 22, is that the foul?
That's
her second.
Yeah, if it is, that's on Bromley.
Yeah, that was her second.
Which means a substitution.
Yeah, we got number 13 for Littleton. Ava Lucas going to check in. They're going to give Bromley a break.
Yeah.
Picked up that second foul here. We got 3:29 left in the second quarter. Home team, Littleton Crusaders, lead 21-10.
And it's Epping's ball as they make it through the press here. Here's McAniff. McAniff, though, gives it into the arms of Corrigan.
It's a silly foul, too. You know, when you're already hurting with fouls, and then you do that after the steal.
I think that was just action continuation because she threw the pass, and then she passed it. Her arms kind of went into the player after the fact. So that's just a little bit of bad luck, too.
No, I agree.
But good defense on the Crusaders, and they're at the line again. The 1-and-1, no good. Rebound goes to the Epping Blue Devils. There you go. All the way over half court. Let's see if they settle into an offense here. 15, May McAniff. Both sisters out on that perimeter, hoping for another good look at a money ball. Nope, it's going to take it to the hoop. Nothing there, bounced around. Hadlock will get the loose ball. Trying to find transition. There's Lucas. Lucas's pass intercepted. Here they go, off to the races. Up and good, no, but good chance by Laura Laney McAniff. I want to call her Laura for some reason. Here come the Crusaders, 2:35 11-point edge. Baseline. Lucas looking for something. Double team. Deflected out, and the Crusaders will reset.
We got another sub for Epping. We have number 13. That is Annabelle Shumway is going to check in. Number 11, Mackenzie Milbury is going to take a breather. We have 2:28 left in the second.
So here's that inbounds play. They go all the way to the top of the circle. Mishandled by Horsch. Keeps it in.
Save.
Here's a chance. That's going to be McAniff, and fouled. Crusader fans getting a little wound up on that.
That was one of those plays where you make the nice save to keep it from going to backcourt, but it almost backfired, right?
Yeah,
because she had the nice clear lane to the hoop.
Right.
And then you pick up your 6th foul as a team.
Right. With still 2 minutes to go, 2:21 actually.
Almost better off just taking that backcourt and resetting.
And these sisters, they definitely been hitting their free throws when they have had the chance to go to the line. So this is Laney McAniff. Oh, here we go, a little stuttering, and they're going to say she initiated on the Epping side. So no basket on the free throw. Lane violation.
Lane violation.
21-11, we're at that 10-point mark. Slowly, Epping is chipping away here, believe it or not. Here's Lucas. Gets it back out to Fahey. They'll swing to the right side. Swing around. Looking for that opening. They'll reset. That's Corrigan at the point, trying to set it up. And that's all they're going to do. They're going to get the long 2. No good. Rebound by Lucas. Puts it right back up. No good. And the loose ball will go to the Blue Devils. Minute 46. Can they get it to single digits here, Sean?
They need a couple of those turnovers, and they need to capitalize on them, you know what I mean? So they got to come down and score some points here.
They swing it around into the blocks. You're going to get a travel. No call.
Yeah, that should have been a travel, but easier for me to say that up here than down there.
Well, we say the same thing when I'm umpiring.
Right.
I hear it all the time.
Yep.
So they'll rotate around. Kicked out, a little wide, but the rebound goes to Hadlock, and they get another chance. It's those second, third chance opportunities that's given Littleton the edge.
Absolutely. It was tipped, too, so I thought it was going to be backcourt.
No, they're going to say a deflection on it. So still, Littleton, here's a race. Who's going to get it? Littleton again getting to those loose basketballs.
Oh.
And, she's getting whacked in the head.
She's having the worst luck, right? That she could took the ball in the face.
That's May again, May McAniff.
Oh,
and quickly, there'll be a substitution as
Addison Pilgrim for Littleton's going to check in.
21 for Epping is in as well.
Yeah, and that's Leah Hackett.
And then Littleton getting ready for the next whistle to give a couple players the breather for the half. Well, they're going to do it right now. So
number 25.
The other is waiting because of the shooter at the free throw line.
Kira Therian.
And that's Lucas. First one, no good. What do we have? Lane violation? So we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again.
Absolutely.
That's the second lane violation on Epping in this quarter. And no good. 2 Blue Devils right there to pull it down. And they're going to call off the press at this point. But it's only a 10-point game. Loose ball, tied up.
Right ball.
Oh, they're going to say no jump ball, I think. They're going to say out of bounds.
Addison Pilgrim's coming in.
At least I thought that's what his call was.
Yeah, he called her out of bounds.
Yeah.
And Blue had it, possession out of bounds.
Yeah.
One of those 50-50 calls.
Yeah, I thought they were going to call the immediate jump ball whistle. But anyway, advantage to Littleton with a 10-point edge, 35 ticks here to go in the second quarter. Taken away by the by Epping. McAniff trying to get it up court. Here's Hackett. Back and go they go. Down in the corner. Mazzoni. 18 seconds. Shot put up. No good. Here comes Corrigan. Likes to shoot from the outside with 10 seconds to go. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Hadlock. 6 seconds. It's in the hands of... Over on the left side. Shot put up. Tyrion had a look. Couldn't get it to go, and so that's where we're at. A 10-point edge for the Crusaders. 21 points this half, making it 21-11. It's halftime up on the hill. We'll take a couple spots, listen to our sponsors, and then we'll get ready for second half action here in Littleton You're watching Division IV basketball right here on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network.
What does joy look like? At Santa's Village, it looks a lot like this. Visit a world of pure joy that's closer than you think, where it's always the season for smiles, for laughs, for family, for reindeer roller coasters and cookies. For a day packed with so much fun, you'll know exactly what joy looks like. Santa's Village, pure joy, family style.
Covering you at home, at work, and at play, George M. Stevens Insurance is the only local agency to offer personal and commercial insurance, as well as health, life, and financial services. With offices throughout the North Country, we service your complete insurance needs. As a trusted choice insurance agency, we research coverage options from the nation's top companies to ensure that your policy works for you. George M. Stevens Insurance, protecting New Hampshire and Vermont since 1882.
Just like you means when I walk into the bank, I feel like home. I feel like this is home.
It's a family. It's just small like me, but it's good like me.
Just like you, I know I have the support of the bank, and my clients have the support of the bank. And to me, that just has extreme value.
Hi there, I'm Chuck Lloyd, president at White Mountains Community College, just talking to you a little bit about our college. We've been here since 1965. We've got 3 locations in Berlin, Littleton, and North Conway, and we're also online. We have a lot of technical programs, and we have a lot of online, remote, synchronous, asynchronous, whatever works best for your schedule. We are the only higher ed institution in New Hampshire above the notches. And what that means for us is we've got to be all things to all people. And we aim to try to do that by responding to workforce needs, industry and business, and partner locally with the needs of our communities. We could not be more excited to host new students coming in January.
Located in the White Mountains of New Hampshire, the Maplewood Golf Club is an historic property offering an 18-hole Donald Ross designed golf course. It also provides a grand ballroom and parlors for weddings and events, corporate outings, business meetings, accommodations, scenic views, and on-site Ivy Chapel for your wedding ceremony. Now offering midweek and after-hours rates, the Maplewood Golf Club offers an exceptional quality at an affordable price. With a long and storied history, the Maplewood invites you to come and play.
What motivates us at Casella?
I want to help our customers recycle as much as possible.
Because I care about the environment and how our company impacts our towns.
And at Casella Organics, we find new uses for all sorts of materials.
It's hard work.
But I'm helping people every day.
And that makes me feel like part of the community.
A community I care about. So I do everything I can to sustain the resources of our environment.
Casella, serving New Hampshire and part of your community.
All right, welcome back. It's the Flume Stream Entertainment Network, Friday Night Basketball. And it's Friday the 13th on top of that. Here in Littleton, New Hampshire, Division IV basketball. Doubleheader action, ladies game at halftime, 21-11. Our halftime sponsor, Santa's Village. Find your inner elf at Santa's Village, the Christmas-themed amusement park in Jefferson, New Hampshire. Pure joy. Family style. Again, Sean Haley, Adam Reitzma bringing it to you here up on the hill. And the ladies started off in the hot seat. Littleton up 18-6 after that first quarter. But then all of a sudden, the second quarter just sat there. A 5-3 edge for the Epping Blue Devils, and that makes the score 21-11 at the half. Only a 10-point edge now at halftime, which creates some interesting coach talk if you're the Epping coach right now, because where it was looking like you were getting blown out, you're kind of still in it with 2 quarters to go.
Well, you look at Epping, too. They come in at 7-2, right? I'm sure they've been in this situation before where they haven't blown everybody out. So they found themselves, on a away court. They had to drive north of the notch. Littleton came in with the full press, and it was really disrupting them. Littleton got out to that big lead. Coach took a timeout. There was some fouls there that kind of slowed down the tempo a little bit. And the second quarter, to me, Epping has really, their defense has been a lot better. They haven't been giving the open threes. They've been rebounding better. And they did get the lead down to 10. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen at the start of the third quarter. Is Littleton going to go back with that full court press, which really, help get this thing going? Or are they just going to, lay back and see what happens here? But I was impressed with Epping at the end of that quarter. I wish they would have capitalized on some of that defense and scored. That would have been a closer game. But I think it could go one of two ways, right? So we'll see what happens.
It's high school basketball.
It is.
We've seen it go either way. Even in games you thought were not even close, we've seen them turn the tide. So as we get a souvenir there.
Yeah, they're doing the half-court shot
Half-court shootout here up on the hill. But, yeah, I guarantee you will see that press third quarter. And then the key is obviously who's gonna get in the foul trouble, because it started with Epping. They already had 5 team fouls in that first quarter, and then slowly Littleton was right up there with 5 or 6 team fouls by the half. So
I don't know if we have a single player that's in foul trouble yet.
No,
I know there's a
no.
handful that have 2. So we'll see what happens early here in the third.
Yeah, and that also determines, because obviously if Coach Pryor has starters with foul trouble, that press becomes a little bit of an issue now, because you don't want the cheap whistle on a reach-in or something that just, like we said, bad luck with the way things were going for Epping, getting called for fouls. So, so far, entertaining game here, 21-11. The ladies are trying to stay in that first spot on Division 4. Currently 8-1, trying to go 9-1 on the year. Epping right behind them, though, 7-2 on the year.
Yep.
And again, the Littleton trying to bounce back, which they did in that first quarter, because they only put up 14 points in Colebrook, and Colebrook easy 47-14 win to give them their only loss. So this is the bounce back game for the ladies, and they started out well, but then that second quarter they kind of fizzled. So but that's usually with Littleton. They usually have one bad quarter, so expect the third and the fourth to be strong. So even on the boys' side, there's always a trend where you get that one bad goose egg, or just things not your way. But then the rest of the game, if you contain them enough, the rest of the game is yours, and you take control and push it through. So.
Definitely, absolutely. We did see 3 money balls, though. We did get 3 money balls.
We did, yeah.
Who we got? Is it Travis?
Travis Lewis tonight,
nice.
yes.
That's going to be awesome. I know we're going to see a lot more tonight, but when we did the Woodsville game with Greg, that's when it was announced that the Adaptive Sports Partners is the beneficiary of this money ball. And for those that don't know, the Adaptive Sports Partners, they empower individuals with disabilities by building community confidence and skills through sport, recreation, and adventure. The vision is to build a community where everyone can experience and excel at sport, recreation, and adventure. Visit them, adaptivesportspartners.org. If you want to become a sponsor with dollar amount of your choosing for a 3-point shot, reach out to our team at advertising@flume.com for more information. And this season with the whole money ball has been great. We had Alberitos.
Yep.
We had Greg's company up there in Lancaster.
Yep.
We got Travis Lewis. We got
Wicked
Cornhole. We have Wicked Cornhole down
Wicked
in Portsmouth.
Cornhole.
We got AJ's going to donate.
Yeah.
So a lot of these local businesses chipping in for the community is really going to benefit a great cause, which is the Adaptive Sports Partners. So totally pumped. And
the graphic on the screen saying right now $544 in that fund.
That's awesome.
And we're right at the halfway point right now. The 8-1 record for the Crusaders. This is game number 10. Usually 16 in a season before playoffs. So we're right there, or just a little over the halfway mark. But
just before we get this thing going, I'm definitely interested to see if fouls do play in it for Epping, because Coach is only using 2 subs right now out of those girls that are on.
He's on that seven-man roster.
Seven roster. So once you start getting into foul trouble, that could definitely change. You're going to have some girls that are going to have to come off the bench that haven't been warming up at all and coming in. Sometimes it's good coming in fresh, but sometimes you want to be in the game flow to make it work.
Our class advisor, Al Smith, giving us a check-in here. So here we go, third quarter, ready to start. Littleton will have the first possession. They're now going right to left towards us on the stage. The Blue Devils still in their blue gear, going to the right side towards that Crusader wall. And let's see, all starters back in for the Crusaders, and looks like the same for Epping, as it's a 10-point edge coming to start this third quarter. Again, thanking our halftime sponsor, Santa's Village. out in Jefferson, New Hampshire.
Love
So,
me some Santa's Village. Spend a lot of time there.
Be an elf.
Yep, you can be young, you can be old, you can be whatever you want. Santa's Village is always there for you. It's a great time.
So here we go, Epping getting the possession.
And they did go back to the press, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like we talked about.
Oh, yeah. They just had to do it from the sideline instead of the baseline. So here it comes. In this angle, we get to see it right at us.
Right.
So as there's Bromley trying to make things happen. Now and they get the count. They get 10 seconds. So that will twist it.
Coach Mosca is cheering on his ladies.
Yeah.
Saying, all right, come on.
Yeah.
Let's regroup.
They broke it great in the first half.
They did,
and
yeah.
They had the lanes and everything that you needed to do. And 10 seconds comes quick, though, when you're not progressing over the court. Like when you're doing side passes.
Absolutely.
Those passes eat up time. So and there's a steal. Loving has to hold it up. Going to put the shot up, no good, and out of bounds. They're going to say deflected off the Crusaders.
I would have liked to have seen her just continue to go to the hoop on that and possibly either get blocked or get fouled. You know what I mean?
Might have heard footsteps.
Yeah.
So
I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah. Probably knew something was coming behind her, and, you know.
Again, it's easy for me to say that sitting here.
Right. So here we go. McAniff trying to make something happen. They got to look at the basket, and there's Hadlock to pull down the rebound. Oh, risky pass. Still somehow Bromley gets it. There's Pilgrim with the rebound. Up and go. No. Going to get back to Hadlock. Rotate around. Bromley back to Hadlock. Horsch. Corrigan into the blocks. Pass back out. Horsch off the front of the rim. It's going to stay Crusader ball here on the baseline right in front of us. 6:32, 21-11. This is going to be Corrigan with the inbounds. Here comes the reverse. Give and go. Corrigan with the money. Bam! Money ball! Cha-ching!
That's number 4.
Here we go.
The ref's having some fun with us. He's listening. He's laughing.
Yeah, he's making sure we're not giving the Stripes a bad name.
He told I think it was Corrigan. Yeah, he told Corrigan. He said, "Don't listen to them." He's laughing. That she nails a money ball.
Yep. Perfect right in front of us, too.
Great.
That was great.
Poor ref had no place to stand other than right next to us.
So here we go. Rotated around. Epping trying to get it into the blocks. Good defense by Littleton. They'll reset. They get it to the free throw line. Shot put up by Shumway. And deflected out of bounds. Going to be Littleton. 5:59, 24-11. So Corrigan up at the top side this time. Looking for the opening. There's Hadlock. Ooh, try to feed it through the paint there. Epping getting a hand on it, so we'll reset it. This time in front, right down a little bit from Coach Pryor, giving the directions here. Corrigan, a little give and go. She got it again. This time off the side. That's Lainey McAniff with the rebound, getting it up to her sister, May. A little give and go into the paint. That's a good, passing, hitting the open lady in the paint.
Yeah, trying to make something happen inside, and they're getting the fouls, so they're creating themselves an opportunity to score a point or two.
Annabelle Shumway getting the opportunity, so she's going to go to the line. First one. There it is, all net. Spins the net.
Coach is going to call over McAniff and have a little little meeting
Yeah.
here. Take advantage of the poor girl's got hit in the face
Yeah.
twice already.
Yep.
It's good to see her back and playing
Tough gals.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Any of these teams, even any sport, I should say, in New Hampshire, they're tough.
Yep.
Oh, shot. That was
Great block.
Pilgrim trying to put it up, and good defense by Epping. Now let's see if they can transition here. As McAniff's got it, that's May. Going to get it back to her sister, Laney. Back over to May. She wants it.
There she
Bam!
goes.
Money ball! May McAniff! Cha-ching!
Just got done giving her a shout out, too.
That's her second, by the way. So she's starting to heat up.
That's the 5th for the game. For us.
And we're going to have a reach-in foul as both girls tumble down.
Going We're going to have number 20 for Littleton check in, Nevaeh Fahey.
So a little more of an offense in this quarter. 24-16. We were at 21-11 at the half. As here we go. Is Corrigan going to do the give and go again on the inbounds? Let's see. They get it to Hadlock. There she is in the corner. Off it goes. Bam! Money ball! Cha-ching! Corrigan with another.
Number 6.
That's number 3 for her.
6 for the game. No foul here.
Yeah, we got a blocking foul. That's May. May McAniff going to the floor again. Tough girl right here. So she'll start the inbounds play. Looking for the opening. Looking for her sister. Deflected. Picked up by Hadlock. Hadlock deflected out of bounds. Epping staying with it. Still going with it, and we still got Epping ball going down the court. I was trying to praise May. She kind of gave me the stern eye there.
She wasn't very happy with you, Adam. I got to tell you. I got to be honest.
If you could have had the angle of what I saw, wow.
Right? Jeez, yeah.
She gave you that stern eye. Well, anyway, we got a timeout. Coach Pryor going to settle things down. Maybe too much of a run and gun tempo here, where now you're in run and gun, and the ball's really pinging back and forth. And
yeah, it got a little sloppy down here a little bit. You know what I mean, with turnovers. But it's been aggressive play. It's been hard aggressive play. So
27-16. But yeah, I mean, with all the action. Epping is 11 points. I was going to say maybe they got it to 9, but it's 11. It's the other swing. So
if they make a few stops, the offense has been struggling for them this quarter. I mean, May did hit that 3-pointer, which helped. But other than that, their defense has been playing decent, but the offense has been struggling.
It's like the 3-pointer game just between May and Corrigan.
Right. Well, it's good to see we got 6 of them already for the game for the money ball pot.
Lauren Corrigan's got 3, and May's got 2. So here we go. Epping with it, moving it up the court. That's going to be in the hands of Milbury. And they'll settle down into the hands of McAniff. Lauren gets it back down into the blocks. That was Milbury again.
Yeah, you got to capitalize on those.
Deflected out. So Epping will reset. There's May to take it out of bounds. She's the inbounder.
I think the ref probably told you don't have that guy yelling at you this time, because they both said something and joked. These refs still laughing.
Oh, she gave me the stern eye.
God, yeah,
and there's a layup attempt. They kick it back out to Lauren Blaney McAniff. I always want to call her Lauren for some reason.
They might need to escort you out of the building after this game.
Jeez, I know. Something might happen. 27-16, 4-minute mark here in this third quarter. Hitting the halfway point. Clean so far. Only 2 fouls for Littleton, 1 for Epping. As Hadlock gets double teamed. Corrigan again. Oh, off the back of the iron. Rebound, though, goes into the hands of Fahey. They'll rotate again. Here's Bromley going baseline. Hadlock trying to squeeze it, saves it, but goes into the hands of Autumn Loving. Loving now has nowhere to go. Loose ball.
Smothering defense.
Setting it back up, and now we're going to have time.
Yeah, we had an injury there.
Yeah, they're going to make sure number 2's all right. She's kind of holding her ribs, so they might think like the wind got knocked out of her or something there. So
yeah, Rachel Mazzoni's going to check in for her.
Yeah.
Rachel Loving.
Yeah, Loving will get it looked at or get her breath back.
Autumn Loving.
Yeah. Crusaders in the offensive zone, so they'll just reset here. Corrigan again off the side. Not missing by much. She's zoned right in there on the rim.
Shooter's going to shoot.
I'm wondering of the sisters who taught who, because Olivia is her sister who's graduated, and she was the money ball shooter as well, as put back there by Juju Bromley. Working hard for the boards. And here's a steal. Oh, Fahey had it. It's still kicked around, surviving somehow. Keep thinking they're going out of bounds here on this baseline, but Crusaders keeping it alive. Hadlock wants one off the side of the rim, no good. And finally, as May tries to find a lane here, gets knocked around by her sister, Laney. They're going to try and get it over the court. They do, and it comes into a break. And there you go, Mackenzie Milbury to finish it off, but they were ready to blow the 10 seconds. That was close.
It was getting there.
So that makes it 29-18. Top of the key. Over into the corner for Corrigan.
She wanted to shoot it.
Oh, she's looking, yeah. Nice fake there. Fahey is going to get fouled. She's going to go to the line. Only the second team foul this half on Epping. That puts Nevea Fahey at the line.
The number 2 from the Epping Blue Devils checking in.
Yep, she's
Autumn
back from
Loving.
her where she had to go out for injury, so
take a
she's
breather.
back. Yep, and Milbury will go back and take a breather. Second chance here for Fahey at the charity stripe. Almost got the holiday sneakers going there. Almost like almost a reddish green there.
Friday the 13th.
29-18 to 11. Crusaders setting up. Corrigan dumps it down to Pilgrim. Pilgrim, no good. Actually, that was Bromley. My bad. That was Bromley making that baseline. Up the other way. Shot, no good. Out of bounds. Going to say clean, no deflection. And so that will go back to the Crusaders.
Number 21 checking in from Epping. That's Leah Hackett.
29-18, minute 55.
Fouls at 2 apiece.
Corrigan with it. Oh, it was going to go to Horsch, then saw him collapse. Hadlock will bail her out. Here they go again. They get it to Bromley. Bromley trying to go baseline. Finds Hadlock. A little in the paint jumper. Spin, no good. And 22, Rachel Mazzoni will get it for the rebound, secure the possession. Here comes McAniff. No good. Tried to scoop it up. That was actually Laney. As we got the two sisters still out there. A little give and go. Nice look to get it to Hadlock, but good defense as well by Epping. Here comes May McAniff. Moving it up the court quick. Loving, trying to get it to the blocks. They get it to the inside, off the glass. And there you go, Rachel Mazzoni.
Epping's had chances to get back into this game.
We're single-digit deficit now, 29-20 with under a minute to go. Corrigan thinking about it, gonna ball fake it. They're gonna go to the other side. Long-range shot put up by Hirsch, no good. Rebound, Hadlock off the square, second chance shots. Looking a little tired, though.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing, too.
Her body language, their frustration with the shots, or she just needs a break. There it is, and 2 more for Hadlock.
Just slow on defense right now, frustration.
Yeah.
We got a sub that's going to come in here.
And it looks like that's Lucas getting ready. 13 seconds to go, 33-20. McAniff looking for something. They're going to say a double dribble or a stuttering dribble there.
Yep.
And now we've got the substitutions coming in.
Number 11 for Epping, Mackenzie Milbury.
Yep. That's going to give Hackett a breather. And there goes Hadlock. Hadlock did go to the bench, so good. She'll be able to rest up the fourth quarter. Shot put up, Corrigan. No good. That's how the third quarter will end. So 13-point edge, 33-20. So Crusaders still cruising. We'll bring it back for fourth quarter action. Stay tuned. You're watching Division IV Crusader basketball right here on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network. Welcome back up on the hill, Littleton, New Hampshire. Sean Haley, Adam Reitzman, Flume Stream Entertainment Network, fourth quarter action. Littleton and Epping. Littleton with a 13-point edge, 33-20. If they stay on track and get this win, Littleton will stay in that first place spot with a 9-1 record. Just a little under 8 minutes to go. Last quarter, though, what difference of the second quarter? What do we have? A 12-9 shootout there with the advantage going to Littleton, as there's a shot put in by the Epping to start off the quarter.
So yeah, Epping would love to piece a couple of those together, right? Get some stops and try to cut that down.
If I want goals in this quarter, I want to be in single digits by the 4-minute mark if I'm on the Epping side.
Yep, absolutely.
So here we go. What are they going to do? There's McAniff right there, top of the circle. Again, that's May. Getting it down into the blocks for Mazzoni. They're going to kick it around. Back to McAniff. Flips to the left side. Loose ball. Tied up. And somehow got rid of it. Still loose ball. Littleton still with it. As Lucas has to pick up her glasses. Gets back into the play. They'll flip around. Get it down into the corner. There's Horsch. Horsch all net. Right side baseline. 35-22, back to 13. He's still putting that pressure on.
They are.
Nice double team there. Epping, though, takes their time, gets it over the timeline. They get it down into the blocks. Rebound put back again. Rachel Mazzoni doing some damage in the paint this quarter.
Yep, she's starting out strong here in the fourth.
35-24, still 11-point edge for the Crusaders. Epping just hasn't been able to get it to single digits. Means Crusaders are getting the job done on their end. And there's a turnover. Yep. That's going to be on Fahey. That's all right. Some of the younger players, secondary players. This is the experience. This is what you want. They're going to they may have to do this in playoffs. So there you go. Nice shot put up there. Was that Mazzoni again?
Yep. Mazzoni.
6 straight for her, I think.
It is, yeah.
35-26. Rotated. Corrigan. There's Horsch. Horsch says, I can get on it. Nope. Rebounding, though. And somehow May comes up with it. May McAniff gets it off to Laney. And they'll reset. Here's Loving. In the corner. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Back out. And there you go. Laney McAniff on the weak side, and Coach, he's going to take a timeout at 35-28. If my math is right, that's 7 points.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, 7 point, 8 points.
8 points, yeah.
Okay.
We had 6 money balls now. I want to remind everybody, next Friday we're going to be at Campbell for Division III boys as the Cougars host Belmont Red Raiders. Sean and Josh on the call, and AJ Sports Bar and Grill is matching the $10 money ball that evening. Catch all the action live on flume.stream.com. And then on Monday the 23rd, we're shooting down to Lincoln as the Linwood Lumberjacks host doubleheader against the Groveton Eagles. Our Lakes Region announcers Greg Frizzell and Bill Frittenberg will be calling the action on that game.
Nice. And if you didn't see it tonight or last night, Cam Avery of the Lumberjacks was on the WMUR segment.
Nice.
So they've been, seems WMUR has been doing a focus on the North Country, because the week before they had a lady out of White Mountain Regional as well featured.
Hitting that 1,000 points?
No, gymnast.
Oh,
she was
okay.
a gymnast.
That's
yep.
cool.
Yeah, so, yeah, Linwood, unbelievable. 2 players hitting 1,000 points this season.
Makes me wonder if you see that more often in Division IV, where a lot of those players start as 7th graders, right?
Right,
and then
right.
they're, you know.
Yeah. And everything counts now. Tournament, holiday tournaments, all that. So you're getting more games too.
Yeah,
but it's still
absolutely
an accomplishment.
It's still it's a huge milestone.
Look at this game here. If you're Epping, you know how many opportunities. If you're an Epping starter,
right?
You know, as a team, they've only put up 28. As there's a money ball, cha-ching! Corrigan again. It's keeping me on my toes here. And that puts it back to 10. And now we got a blocking foul. Did they call that on Bromley? Yep, they did. That's her 3rd. 5-minute mark, though. She's
still in good shape.
Yeah,
still in good shape. Team fouls, we got 3 for Littleton, 2 for Epping. So it's been pretty clean second half as compared to what we had in the first.
Mazzoni trying to make something happen. There's a hop. Yeah. Laney got a little excited there and then didn't know what to do with it and went up in the air with it and then got stuck. So turnover there, 38-28. 5-minute mark. And gonna fight for it as Bromley with it, trying to hand it off out of bounds. They're gonna say Epping ball. Good hustle there.
Oh, she's super aggressive.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's right in the face.
Yeah, May McInniff.
Substitution for
Really
Epping. 13 came in, 11 went out.
All right, so we had Mackenzie Milbury went out. Annabelle Shumway came in.
And loose ball, nice save. And it's gonna go. That's Addison Pilgrim getting the putback. 40-28, back up to 12 now. Move, Weiss ball movement. Mazzoni again, could have. Rebound this time to Hadlock. Moved up, Corrigan. Looking for Bromley, rejected. Good defense by the Blue Devils.
So Mazzoni's having herself quite the quarter. Defensively.
Alumnus Kuba Kukowski there helping us out
Nice.
with the phone. Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
That's good stuff.
so 4:22 in the fourth quarter here, 40-28, 12-point edge. And, well, kind of going back and forth.
It is, yeah.
Crusaders getting the momentum to swing it back into double digits. But Epping still trying.
Just as they get back in, though, they either force a turnover and then Littleton takes advantage, and they just can't. They can get within like that 9 points, 8 point, and then Littleton just kind of extends. And we saw that the other night down in Portsmouth, where it was Pinkerton playing Portsmouth, and Portsmouth had the lead, and then Pinkerton battled back. But every time it seemed like Pinkerton had a chance to get back into it, Portsmouth just extended. And I think that comes with the home court, advantage, and the girls are they're comfortable here. The fans are behind them, and they're playing a strong game for sure.
Reminder, after this one is done, we get into a quick transition because the boys will be on the court. Littleton trying to stay undefeated and stay in that #1 spot. So plenty of basketball here on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network for a Friday the 13th.
Looking forward to it.
There's Kuba right there. That's a Littleton alumni. Very good basketball player when he was here. His brother Danny, if you knew Danny, brothers. And there you go.
That was Addison Pilgrim.
Yep, getting the inside pass and taking care of it in the paint. Hadlock trying to get rid of it on the steal. And the Crusaders just keeping the pressure on. As Corrigan, they give it to her. Money ball, another one.
That's number 8 today.
8 money balls in this game.
$584.
So we thank everybody that participates in the money ball.
I see Travis Lewis sitting out there in the crowd. I think he just opened his wallet. He was looking in it.
There's a play on the inside again. Mazzoni, I believe.
It's good stuff.
45-30. A little bit of a run and gun ball. Great offense on both sides here. Looking, finding the openings and hitting. Over. Horsch. Boxed out. Loose ball, May going for it, loses it. Bromley, back to Corrigan. To the top, Hadlock wants one. Bam! Money ball, Addison Hadlock, cha-ching! What's that, 9?
9.
Sorry, Travis. We love it, though, we love it. It's back to McInniff. Mazzoni, gonna go baseline, looking for it. Gets it over to May. May deflected. McInniff. Back up the court. Off the glass. There's Corrigan. Not only will she put the money ball in, but she'll get 2 on the transition. Back and forth we go. The rock and roll. Run and gun. Very up-tempo for both squads right now.
We got Mackenzie Milbury checking in, number 11 for Epping, and number 22, Rachel Mazzoni, is going to go out, and she had one heck of a quarter. I mean, she scored a lot of points. She was aggressive, hustling up and down the court.
Oh, yeah, she's keeping them in it. I mean, even though it's 20 now, but at the start of that fourth, with 6 straight for her. So here we go. This is kind of where run and gun kind of burns you, because where Epping was hanging in there.
Right.
Now they're down 20. where they were just trying to get to single digits by the 4-minute mark.
When you start running and gunning and you only have that 7-lady rotation, it catches up to you at the end, you know what I mean?
Right. So here we go, cross court, over to McAniff, and they're going to get her using the wrong pivot foot. She already established position, and then she decided to switch them up, and
that was a good call.
Yep. So here we go, Crusaders with it, hitting the 2-minute mark here, 50-30. Swung around, there's Horsch. That's Ella. Looking to dump it in the corner. She does. Hadlock wants another one. No good. Nice save. Bromley over to Hadlock and count the bucket. For some reason, I think that baseline is you know, further out, but there's a lot of action right around that baseline that's still been being put in play. And it's working to the Crusaders' advantage for most of them.
It is. We talked about that in the Woodsville game, too. That baseline is so close to the stage. And it's hard to be aggressive when you're coming in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
You're afraid you're going to take yourself out by the stage. But
well, 52-30. Crusaders definitely cruising on this one now. And again, when this becomes official, they'll go 9-1 on the season, stay in that top slot. Their next game, actually, for them, the Crusaders, is the 17th. They're going to go to White Mountain Regional on the road. Epping will be on the same date, the 17th. They're actually going to go and meet up with Farmington. So that's how they look after this one, after, you know, rest up over the weekend. Hadlock, no good. Rebound, Leah Hackett. Hackett puts it to the floor, stripped by Hadlock, and Crusaders will hold on here with 1:40 here in the fourth. Dishes it off to Bromley. Bromley likes that baseline. 54-30. Press breaker again. Bromley with it.
Looks like Epping's going to bring
Corrigan with it.
Epping's going to bring in some of their lady subs there.
And
Coach Pryor's going to go to the bench as well.
It's a stutter on that. As opportunity there for Bromley. Again, baseline, draws the foul. So it's a 2-shot foul, so they will they'll let the subs come in.
I'll take Epping. For Epping, we got 1, 3, and 10. We got Izzy Foote. I don't have one. And number 10 is Lily Tyler.
And for Littleton, I can say 23, Madison Nelson is in there. 31, Cameron Whitcomb. You still got Bromley at the line. Ashton Cadburn is in there on number 33. 25 is Kiara Tyrion, who was in earlier this game. She's out at the Crusader, at the half court there, the Crusader helmet. And you also have 31, Cameron Whitcomb. It looks like 4 came in, and of course, Bromley was shooting free throws, so now she'll be substituted out.
Yeah.
And I believe this is Sadie Roberts, number 30.
Yes, you got 2 8th graders out there, which is great. You're going to get them some valuable experience leading into a long season.
Sure. You got to run the plays, and you got to know what's going on, so we'll see what we do. Roberts with it. And tied up, still going, and they ends up getting deflected back to the Crusaders. Crusaders making a move. That's Cadburn over there. They find Roberts, who dishes it back out onto the wing, and they'll reset. It's Kiara Tyrion trying to run the offense over at the point, and good defense by Epping on this crew, and deflects it out of bounds. 54-30, 38 ticks to go. There's Roberts, tried to put it into the blocks for Cadburn. And deflected out of bounds. Going to still be maroon and white. Crusader ball. Tyrion to inbound. Gets it in. There's the long range. Off the front of the rim. No good. Shot attempt. That was Cadburn. Almost got it. And Epping will bring it up into the front court. Here's number 3, Izzy Foote. They'll rotate around. Pettis trying to get it down into the corner, and it's stolen. And here they go. They're going to try and make a run for it. And I'm going to say deflected out. So still a chance for the Crusaders with 12.7 on the clock, 54-30. See if some of these get some good looks. Oh, Roberts with it high off the glass. Sadie Roberts for 2. She's in the scorer's book. 56-30. Foot trying to get it. 5 seconds left. They go baseline. Stolen, deflected on the floor. They'll pick it up, and that's it. So final score, 56-30. That's your win for the Crusaders tonight, making it 9-1 on the season. That will make Epping 7-3 on their season. But again, we're just over the halfway point. Still plenty of basketball for those rosters to contend with.
Yeah, it was a strong effort. We knew that 14 points was going to have them come out with a fire lit, and they did. They scored 17 in the first quarter, and they just they were dominant the whole game. I mean, you know, Epping did, you know, kind of make a run here and there, but they just couldn't get over the hump. And it felt like Littleton could do whatever they want. If they went to that press, they could get the ball back and kind of score at will. And then was it Corrigan just nailing threes left and right. So I mean, it was a amazing game from her. And the Lady Crusaders are a very impressive team, and Coach Dale Pryor's done a great job, and they got big things ahead of them this season.
Yeah, 18 points in the first quarter by Littleton, and then they just finished up putting 23 in for that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So right there, those 2 quarters alone, giving them a good look for the game. You know, yeah, money ball. I actually had my over/under at 3.
There you go.
Today was 9.
Right, you had over for the girls?
Well, no, I figured 3.3 money balls for the girls game, but actually 9 were in today for 590. Well, the pot is at $5.92.
Yeah, that's great.
It's $8. So right now we thank Travis Lewis for his 72. Well, his $5 plus the 3.
Yeah,
so
huge
$72.
shout out to Travis Lewis for doing that.
So thank you, Travis Lewis. Anything else before we?
No, let's re-rack and get ready for the boys.
All right. So if we just cut to our close here. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in for the Flume Stream Entertainment Network for the coverage of 2023 NHA Division IV Girls right here up on the hill in Littleton, New Hampshire. Again, I'm Adam Reitzman, Sean Haley, co-producer James Duguay, Chad and Keegan Fillion, producer and stats, Mayday Trois Maison on the cameras, along with Charlie Morris and Skipper Fillion. We also want to give the special thank yous to the advertisers who made today's production possible. Jeff and Keith at George M. Stevens & Sons, Christine at White Mountain Community College, Jan at Woodsville Savings Guarantee Savings Bank, Jim at Santa's Village, all our other regional supporters, and our Moneyball supporter, Travis Lewis, and of course to you, our viewers. Moneyball is up there. We still got the boys game to go. Going to be exciting. We appreciate it. Tune on in and come on back. You're watching basketball coverage on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network. Come on.